This is Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you the 17 books that I hope to read in July. That's a lot. I am planning on participating in a lot of events, book clubs, and I have 5 arcs that I plan on reading in July. So let me tell you about the 9 physical books, 2 audiobooks, and 6 ebooks that I hope to read in July. I'm going to start with the arcs. I have Dark Corners by Megan Golden, which is the second book in a thriller series. The first book was The Night Swim, and that comes out August 8th. Then I have Bridge by Lauren Bukes, which comes out August 8th as well. Spin a Black Yarn by Josh Malerman is a collection of novellas, horror novellas, coming out on August 15th. The Midnight Kingdom is a fantasy novel, second in the Dark Gods series. The first book was The City of Dusk, which I read and reviewed last year, so I'll have that review up, so if you want to hear more about the series. It was really good, so I can't wait to find out what happens next. And the last arc I have is Writing the Nightmare by Lisa Tuttle, and this is a horror short story collection coming out August 22nd. Now, what reading events are going on in July? A bunch. First is Jane Austen July, which is hosted by Blatantly Bookish, Books and Things, and Spinster's Library. And they have a bunch of prompts, but I am just going to read some Jane Austen. I have all of these 7 novels on my 40 books to read before I'm 40. I have read 3 of them so far, so I have 4 left, and I have until September to read them. So I need to read Mansfield Park, Emma, Northanger Abbey, which is the group read for the readathon, and Lady Susan. And the Buzzword Reading Challenge that I've been trying to do every month. I have 2 books picked out for that. Gone with the Wind and Cloud Atlas, because the buzzword of the month is weather words, so I have wind and cloud. So Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell and Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. Hey, they're both Mitchells. They work perfectly. Then 2 big book readathons. First is Big Book Summer Challenge, which I already made a TBR video for, hosted by Sue Jackson. And then, after I made that video, I saw an announcement video for Supersize Summer Big Book Challenge, which is hosted by The Paper Traveler. And that is to read big books over 800 pages, which is a step up from the 400 plus for the Big Book Summer Challenge. So 800 pages. My 2 books for July for the... No, wait. Okay, so for the Big Book Summer Challenge, I have 3 books. Cloud Atlas, plus my 2 books for the Supersize Summer Big Book Reading Challenge for July, which are Gone with the Wind and War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I was planning on reading War and Peace in August, but then I became aware of the next reading event, and War and Peace kind of works for it, and that is BookTube at War, which the idea was created by a viewer, DDB, and the announcement video was made by Michael K. Vaughan, to read books that focus on, that are about war or focus on war as an important element. So I'm going to start War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, and Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell takes place during the Civil War. I'm guessing that it has quite a big part to do with it. The last event that I'm taking part in July is Christmas Evil in July. I saw an announcement video by Kelly Hooked on Books. There's a bunch of co-hosts. I know Slime and Slashers will be one of the hosts because Christmas Evil was created by her. So now we have Christmas Evil in July. A lot of great channels. I will have the announcement video linked down below. It's taking place 2 weeks in July, half of July, and there is a bingo board, but only 3 of the prompts are for books, 3 are for movies, and 3 are for Instagram challenges. So not too difficult reading challenges. The prompts for reading are to mood read. That fits perfectly with my reading plans. Read a book set in summer. I think I have one for that. And read a book, any holiday book. So focus around any holiday. I'm hoping one of my books will fit that because I can't add any more. I'm hoping to do some of the group watches and sprints and whatever craziness they have planned for that. Readathon, watchathon is always a good time. Now let's get into the group reads. These are the last books to talk about. The Dark Hearts Book Club, which is hosted by Amy Noel Reads. The book for July is Invisible Monsters by Chuck Palahniuk. Had this one for quite a while, so I'm really excited to finally read it. The Spine Breakers Book Club, hosted by Brad Proctor. The book for July is The Holokind by Andy Davidson. Had my eyes on this one for a long time. Finally get to check it out. The Creepy Book Club, hosted by Nightmare Maven. This month's book is The Haunting of Alejandra by V. Castro. This is a La Llorona story, and if the cover says anything, it probably takes place in summer, which would be great for Christmas Evil in July. And actually got to recommend that we read this book. Yay! One from my list got chosen. The Eerie Indies Book Club, hosted by Kelly Hooked on Books. Book for July is The Devil's Pocketbook, which I have on ebook and I've been dying to read. And then for Horror Spotlight Read Along, July's book is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfeld. So I'll be listening to that audiobook as well. And those are all 17 books that I hope to read in July. Don't know what the Stephen King read-along book is yet, so that might be added on as an audiobook. And wish me luck, because this is a whole boatload of books. And yeah. It should be a really fun month, though. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know what you think of any of these books I've mentioned today, and I will be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.